Good morning. This is Reverend Janice Chrysler here to provide you with your weekly Oracle card reading. And as always, I use the Goddess Speaks Oracle card deck. This is a deck that I was messaged, if you will, to create. And my daughter, Christina Chrysler, I'm very fortunate. She is an artist and she did the artwork on here. And each card represents the maiden, the mother, and the crone. Now you'll be choosing a card, and I ask you to use your heart and your intuition. Don't overthink it. Just see what card you're drawn to, and no, you don't get to see the meaning of the card first. All I'm going to do is shuffle the deck, and when I feel that I should stop, I will do so. Take the top card off and go like this. I'll do that 3 times with 3 different cards, and I'll come back and do them once more so that you can make your decision on which card you feel is speaking to you. I'll then give the meanings of all 3 cards, and then at the end, don't run away, because I'm going to use those 3 cards for a mini reading for all of us for the week that's coming ahead. So if you're ready, make yourself comfortable. Just close your eyes for a second and take a deep breath in. And say to yourself, I'm open to receive a message for my higher good. And I will begin. I hope you've all had a good week and think positively for the upcoming week. Because remember, your thoughts become your reality. Card number 1. Just feel what that is like. Now we're going to go for card number 2. And remember that if any of you want your personal reading with me, I can do those online by Zoom. Or if you're in the area, certainly book one in person. And here's another one. I'll hold each one of those up. Card 1, card 2, and card 3. Have you chosen your card? Remember, don't overthink it. Just whatever number comes to you or whatever card you feel drawn to, that is the one for you. And this is a reading for the upcoming week. All right, card number 1 is the energy of the mother. The mother is nurturing, caring, creative as well. So what is she telling us? She is saying this week you need to focus, I can get that, on your spiritual journey. Perhaps you've been thinking about things that you want to do outside of the physical realm, sort of thing. We all get caught up in our everyday life, but we do need to sit back and think, where am I going spiritually? What is it I believe in? What are my truths to me? And how am I following that? Am I living up to what I feel my purpose is? Maybe this is a good time to ask yourself, what is my purpose? That's one of the 3 soul questions. And I think this is a good way to start on your spiritual journey, is to ask yourself those 3 soul questions. Who am I? What is it I desire? And what is my purpose? And sometimes those things will change as we go through life, as we gain more experience from life, as we get a better understanding maybe of who we are. Maybe you're at a point in your life right now where, say, you're retiring, so you no longer have the job to identify with. Maybe your children have all left and gone either to college or out on their own, and so you have that empty nest thing, so it's like, now what? Or even if you are on your own, you've had certain life experiences that have come up and you realize, oh, I'm at a certain age. Am I where I want to be at this point in my life? And what is expected of me and my purpose? Excuse my voice here. So this is a time to focus on your personal spiritual journey. Interesting enough, card number 2, you have the maiden. And remember, she's the, when we're the maiden energy, that's we're starting on something new. Well, she's got a bit of confusion. That's her card. It's because there's things that are happening right now you don't really understand. You thought you did, and now things are happening that they're not going the way that you maybe had planned them, or you've had interruptions. So this next week is going to be a time for you, and it doesn't mean bad things, but you're going to be confused. You thought you had things planned out, but there's things keep coming up to block your way. So I feel as though it's a time that you would use wisely to sit back and wondering and ask yourself, why is this happening? Am I supposed to maybe change directions? Maybe I'm not supposed to be following the path I thought I was. So I just need some time for reflection. Otherwise, it just adds to the confusion. Confusion isn't always a bad thing. It may seem that way at the time, especially if you're like me and you like to have things planned, and then something comes to interrupt that plan. What I have learned is not to get excited, as in upset, when the plan is changed, because 99.9% of the time, it is the universe gently guiding you to take a different route. I also feel there's that connection to decisions you're trying to make, personal decisions, and it is causing confusion because you're being pulled towards trains of thought that you didn't previously carry. So again, that time for taking time for yourself to be still, meditate, journal, contemplate. Remember, confusion isn't a bad thing. It's just the universe's way of telling you it's time to change direction, or the very least, to sit and reevaluate the direction you're trying to go. Now we have card number 3 is also the maiden. And again, her energy is about trying new things. And your card is spiritual awakening. Do you see a pattern here with everybody? This is a time for you where you kind of have your aha moment. I think for those of you who chose that card, you have been, let's say, researching. You have been meditating. You have been praying. You feel that there's an emptiness, and now you'll feel it being fulfilled. And again, I get for everybody that these are all paths and directions that you hadn't previously considered, or you had but put them on the back burner and didn't think it applied to you. Life has a way of giving us experiences and opportunities, and that's what's happening for you this week. You have opportunities arise, people that you'll meet that will spark that spiritual awakening. Again, it's like almost like an aha moment. It can be subtle or it can be quite huge. But either way, you're going to have it and recognize it. But it all starts with being open and willing to welcome it into your life. Sometimes, just a little warning here, when you are having a spiritual awakening, it can feel overwhelming, even though it's a good thing. It's like every emotion in your body is triggered. Every smell seems a little more powerful. Every sound is a little louder. It's because you are awakening that sixth sense, your intuition, and you're awakening your connection to everything. Don't let that scare you. Instead, face it with gratitude and welcome it into your life. It is going to be a great week. Now, what happens when we put all of those cards together? If you remember, card number 1 was the mother, and she's talking about spiritual journey. And because it is the mother card, she's about creativity, nurturing, She knows how to take a direction in things. So this is something very personal for you. This is a change in your own direction. And this card, because it was the first card I drew when I do a 3-card reading, it's the center of the reading. It's the main thing. So the main message for all of us is to be open and willing, if necessary, to change direction, because we're on a spiritual journey. There are going to be things happen around and, more importantly, within us that will direct us to where it is we need to be going to fulfill our spiritual journey. I feel some of you have had ideas about what to do, a direction to take, and you've been putting it off. Now is the time to do it. Draw in that mother energy, that creativity, that knowing, and follow it. It's time to take that step. And what is going to happen when we take that step? Well, sometimes confusion. And that has been what's been leading up to where we are right now. And it's probably what's been putting off most of us in taking that next step, is an uncertainty of if it's the right thing to do, the wrong thing to do, if it's the right direction, should we do more or less? But the thing is, sitting still is not an option now. Now you're at a point where it is time to move forward in your spiritual journey. And what will become of that is card number 3, a spiritual awakening. You will find that once you take that step, trust yourself and trust the universe has your back. There are going to be things unfold for you, a feeling of fulfillment, a feeling of even a new adventure, of a new path to travel. You'll get unstuck from where you are. So it sounds like a really wonderful week for all of us to really focus on the spiritual aspect of our lives. Are we doing what we're meant to do? Is it time to take a step outside of the comfort zone and try a new path? And at the bottom of it all, be okay if there's some confusion in it, a little upheaval, a little bit. Look at it as a positive thing, because it means change is coming. I hope you have a beautiful week. Let me know in the comments how the cards worked for you. And again, if you're ever interested in a personal reading, I do them online and in person. Follow the contact information in my comments. And until Monday, namaste.